Hello, everybody. Jackson here with the Wealth Squad. I hope you're having a happy new year. Today, we'll be looking at Bitcoin for the next year or crypto in general. So right now, we're looking at the Bitcoin chart. Let's just look at the 5-year and then, zoom out a little bit. We could see there's multiple support and resistance lines placed here. So I did one at the all-time high or right around it. Then at the previous high. And then we could see this line is actually pretty important. We hit 1, 2, 3, and then 4 times exact. Um, and that's just a general area where it's a divergence, right? You want to either buy or sell at that line. It's kind of like support and resistance. It's acting as both most of the time, acting as, I guess it's 2 for 2, right? We're acting as resistance, resistance, support, support. So it's just however the market is when it hits that line, and of course the price before it. So 42, a very important mark. Then we're at 30 or 29. You can see same thing, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 hits at 29, another very important mark, and of course 19 from all the way back in 2017. So this is basically Bitcoin going into the new year. Looking at the MACD, you can see a little sign of a reversal with the blue line crossing under the orange. However, looking a little closer, you can see momentum is still there. Hasn't turned red yet, and that is basically, confirming the reversal. Hasn't happened yet. But Bitcoin's current price is, what are we at? 47. And we have a high of 68. Let's see exactly. So 31% off the highs and off the lows of the year, right around 29, like 60 above the highs. So Bitcoin has another wild year in 2021. Of course, we're going to see the same thing in 2022, a wild year. You could just see the past couple years have been crazy thanks to all the money being pumped in from the government, and as well as some other macro events. However, are we going to see new highs? I bet that we will. Just looking at the MACD, you can see on the 5-year chart, we saw a reversal back in April, and then something of a start of another reversal to the upside back in August and July, and now we saw another reversal on the downside earlier this year in November, borderline December. So no reversal yet, targeting towards the upside, but I bet we will see one here soon, unless all crypto crashes. In that case, it's best to just keep averaging in. However, the strategy to go into 2022 with is to be buying at these lines, 42, 29, at these support levels, because generally it stays at that spot or around there and then hovers back up. Now, you don't want to be only buying at those spots, right? You want to be averaging in. That's what you want to do with crypto. You want to be averaging in every week or every 2 weeks, every month or so. But at these certain points, at the 42 and $29,000 mark, you want to be putting more in, because that's a better risk reward than most prices. So I hope that makes sense. This is just Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin represents half the cryptocurrency market. Of course, there's others like Ethereum is the second biggest, Binance Coin is the third, Solana's up there, Cardano was up there. I'm sure we're going to see a lot more DeFi and blockchain type cryptos rising up, like Solana and Ethereum becoming even more prevalent. We could see the giant rise of Ethereum in the last year from 700 to 3,000, 4,000, and it's simply not done moving in that direction, right? We saw a ×5 at least in 1 year, and Ethereum is still somewhat undervalued. So it's crazy to think of crypto as that type of investment that just can't stop. Um, and maybe one day it will, but right now, looking into the next year, I don't think it entirely will. I think we do have more room to go. So that's just my thoughts. I hope you got some knowledge from this video. If you did, please subscribe, drop a like. We're gonna go into 2022 hard with the Well Squad content, and I hope you're here for the ride.